Hi friends! I hope somebody's going to be joining me soon. I'm going to be making a whimsical frog wreath as a gift for a friend of my sister's. I know the girl and she's been friends with our family and her family has been friends with ours for a very long time. But she asked me if I would please make her a wreath for her sister's birthday. So I'm going to be doing that for her today. So I wanted to show you what I'm working with. I have this um, basket weave black and white mesh, and I'm also going to be using some of this kind of light blue. I'm also going to be using some of this green, and I have a frog that we'll be putting on this wreath. Isn't it cute? This little frog. We're going to put that on. I also have this cute welcome sign with the polka dots, and that's where all my color inspiration came from. I decided to buy my ribbon based on this and everything else. So I started with the frog first, and then I decided on this. So we're using ribbon that is in that color scheme. So I have this orange that I had on hand. Oh, I got this mesh at craftoutlet.com. I can probably give you the number if you want to look it up on there. Let's see, basket weave, mesh roll, white black. It's RE1056FF. Anyways, oh gosh, I got one of them thingies on my phone. I hate it. Okay, so then, so I got this orange ribbon. I got this daisy in the green, which I think is cute. I also had this on hand, this green and white polka dot. I'm going to use some of this blue chevron that looks good. You know, it really matches the sign. See how that works with the sign? And then I also got a little plaid one. There's not a whole lot on this roll, but that plaid, or that's checked actually, sorry. And then I got this, what they call a giant polka dot. And I think it's going to turn out really cute. And I'm hoping you're going to be able to see me while I do this, because it's going to take a while. So I'm using this wreath form. There, can you see me now? All right, I'm going to lower this down a little bit so y'all can see. And hopefully I'm back far enough here so you can see it. So usually what I do is I take my mesh, and I'm just going to do that poof method. You can't see me very well, but I'm trying to do the best I can with the circumstances I have here. Anyways, I just usually drop this to the floor to work with it because it's easier. And then I pull together the mesh in my hand like that. And then I just stick it in one of the twist ties. And then I work my way around. And usually I make my poofs, I don't know if you can see this right here. I usually make my poofs somewhere around 10 to 11 inches, not any bigger than that, because then the wreath can get huge, you know, it can get really big. And some people don't like them that big, but this makes a nice full wreath. And I love this basket weave stuff, it's so cute. And I thought, you know, trying to use a color that would work well with all the different colors, and having a background like this always, I think, makes such a cute whimsical wreath. So how is everybody today? Y'all having a good day? You know, yesterday here it was just rainy, 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 and today it's finally sunshine, but it's still kind of chilly. My heat's been going off in the house. And it's just me and the dog today. My daughter's off at school, my husband's off at work, and of course my son is at college. We did talk to him last night. He might be coming home in another week or so to visit. So that would be nice, because I think it'll be a month since he was here last. So I do miss him a lot. But look how that's looking. Isn't that cute? I love how this looks together. I think it's going to be adorable. And what I plan to do with the green and the blue is I'm going to cut it at around 10 inches and make little these little tube things and stick them into each one of the twists. It'll look really cute when it's done. I think it's going to look adorable, actually. But let me get this done, because this part takes the longest. Do y'all have any questions? All my supplies came from Craft Outlet. So, are y'all, do y'all like making wreaths, or have y'all made wreaths, or are you inspired to make wreaths? Okay, y'all saw me yesterday, and of course we talked then about the fact that I think I'm going to paint. So, yeah, that's the case. I think I am going to go ahead and paint. Although one of y'all had a great suggestion that I get out all my farmhouse stuff and put it out and live with it for a little bit and see if I really, really, really want to get it to painting again, or just go ahead and leave it the same. So that was a really good idea, whoever mentioned that. So I'm not seeing any questions. Can I get some questions, or y'all tell me what y'all thinking? Okay, let's do this next one, and then we're going to twist ourselves up to the top level. So each one of these is, like I said, about 10 to 11 inches on the poofs. And here, this is how it's looking so far. It's going to be cute. Now I'm going to have to stand up to do this, because I have to transition. And the way I do that is I go to the next closest twist. See, here's where I'm at, and here's my twist. So I'm just going to take this, and I'm going to get it all nice and tight, really tight, and I'm going to put it in the twist like this. And then as we go around, we'll come back to this area with our last twist. So I'm not seeing anybody chatting. Oh, this is going to be adorable. So what are y'all doing? I see that there's like 7 of you watching. I guess everybody's at work. I decided to try this live because I knew the video would be super, super long. And I didn't want it to be a real super long video, because then it takes forever to get loaded up. And I thought maybe I would like to watch me do this live. So that's why I decided to get on. Okay, that looks a little big. We'll go a little smaller. That's about right. We're getting close to being done with this, the first part of the wreath, which is the base. Oops, let's see here how I got this. I'm going to twist this back around. There we go. Well, I just got this stuff came in yesterday. I didn't have it before this, and I thought, well, I better get busy on it. I've been doing some laundry this morning and that kind of thing, and I think it's probably close to 11 a.m. here in Texas. Are y'all all having a good day? I hope so. Oh, it's coming out good. Let me get this in here. Make sure it's nice and tight there. We're getting close to the end here. And have all the base made, and then we'll start working on the other stuff. I don't see anybody talking to me. Are y'all still there? I will post this later in case people have missed me. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so cute. Okay, we're getting close to the end now. Make another poof. Find my twist and put it in. I hope her sister is going to love this. I know you probably can't see me too well here. I probably need my tripod up higher, but I wasn't thinking you're going to see well enough. Okay, we're into the last one. So I'm going to open back up the twist I was working, the last twist, and I'm going to stick this in there. And then I'm going to cut this off. I don't have a whole lot of the mesh left, but where did I put my scissors? Here they are. I'm going to cut this off. There. And then basically what I do is I just, like, see here how I've cut that off? I'm just going to take this and flip it under one of these poofs, and you'll never see it. It'll be hidden. So how do you like it so far? Doesn't it look cute? I love it. I love it, love it. Okay, so let's set this aside. And what we're going to do next is cut our mesh. And I'm going to use my rotary cutter for that. And I'm going to cut these into 10 inches each. I think I'm going to cut off this frayed edge first, because it's pretty frayed from sitting around. And I did put a new thing in my rotary cutter. When I press the button, the blade, it comes out. Anyway, so I'm going to cut these all at about 10 inches. And I'm going to need, let's see, I think there's 18 on the Wreath frame itself. So I'll do, is it 18 or 17? I'll have to count real quick, but I think it's something. Let's look. And the easiest way to look at this is at the back. You just count these. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the top. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom. So there's 18. Ugh. So I'm going to do 9 of one color and 8 of the other. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 there. 5, 6. Well, I'm not seeing any comments. I wonder if there's something on my phone I should be pressing so I can see comments. Let me press this little thing here. What's that do? Show chat messages. Okay. Okay. Hi. I was not seeing them. I'm sorry. That's why I couldn't see any of them. They had the little thingy down there, and I didn't know I had to push it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll do, I think we'll do 9 of the green, and we'll do 7 or 8 of the blue. I'm watching from, oh, I can't see that. I didn't get it all. Okay, there's that. I think that's 9. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I'm going to set these over here real quick so they're not in the way. And then we're going to do 8 of the blue. I'll make sure I'm counting right. So how's the weather where y'all are at today? Are y'all real cold? I know Southern California's been really warm. There's a couple of YouTubers that I watch are from there, and they were like talking how hot it is. And we're not having that here. I probably should have a laptop sitting here so I could watch comments and video at the same time, but I don't have a laptop out here in here to do that with. I probably should have done that. And if I'd ever do another live video, let me do this, see if they'll pop up for me. They're popping up, but I'm not seeing them fast enough, so I'm sorry. Because I'm just have to looking at them on my phone. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. I need to do 8, so 2 more. Oops, I didn't get that all the way. We're having kind of a cool day today, but the sun's finally out, which is so nice. Okay, I'm going to get that out of the way. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's get started making these. Now, what I'll do here, and hopefully you can see me, what I'm going to do, but I'm going to put one. What I'm just going to do is roll this up. I know the colors are cute, aren't they? I'm just going to roll this up like this in a little tube. It's easier if you, so it's nice and straight. So it comes out like this, and then I'm just going to stick it. Now it's best when you're making these wreaths to open your twist all the way up when you put new stuff in, so it doesn't come out and it's like at the end of your twist tie. So whenever you make wreaths, make sure you do open it all the way up. But I'm going to put that in like that. Then the next one's going to be green, and I'm going to do that all the way around the wreath. And this is so easy. It just adds so much more color to your wreath and makes it fun. And you'll see how when we add the ribbon and we do all that stuff, how it's really going to come together. This is the part that kind of takes a while, putting all these twists in. But they're going to look cute. What do you think? So far, so good, huh? Onto the green. And of course, this mesh, it all sticks together. So when you're working with it, it's best not to have anything that your clothes, it will stick to your clothes if you have certain types of clothing on. The mesh will do that, and then it gets caught. But I'm opening the twists all the way up because if you don't, it can look kind of funny. And hopefully I made enough. I think I did. And we're going to do this all the way around the bottom and all the way around the top too. And the best way I know of doing wreaths is you just keep building, building, building. And it's, you know, you just keep adding, adding, adding. I mean, because certain times you can get a certain amount of waves done with it and it'll look like it's done. Or you'll, you know, think, ah, it's probably good enough. But then you add more stuff to it and it just looks even better. That's why I went ahead and got the flowers. I'm going to have to turn on my... Now here I've got a little string. I'm going to go ahead and cut that off now. Now you're always going to have little stuff fraying with deco mesh. You can't avoid it. It's just going to happen. Let me put those back there. I want to say green, so I'm going to do a blue one. And, but deco mesh always frays. There's not a darn thing you can do about it. You know, now it's even sticking to my shirt. You have to... You wouldn't want to have a sweater on or nothing like that when you were doing this, I can tell you that. Did I get that all the way open? I think I did. And that was blue, so now I need a green one. Yeah, I just probably need to let my dog out here pretty soon. My little Shih Tzu, Hannah, she just doesn't like to go outside, especially when it's cold. She's been stuck in the house. Okay, now this is going to happen sometimes. I'm going to have a blue and a green. You know, you can't avoid that happening, so I'm just going to put this blue one in here because that's what my next one was going to be. Because it was going to be blue or green. There's not much you can do about that. So it'll be two blue together, but I'm going to try to get... I'm going to start up here on the top. I'm going to make sure I start that I have a green with this blue, blue bean right there. So I'm going to do a green right here on the top. And then we'll do a blue. And we're almost done with this part. It is going to be so cute. I hope she's going to love it. And see, this is not hard. It's really not hard. Y'all could do this. Y'all could make a wreath for sure. It's really super easy. I learned in the beginning, I think I was going to make an Easter wreath or something like that. And now see, there's going to be a blue and green here, blue and blue, but there's nothing I can do about that. Oh, did I miss one? Maybe that's why it turned out like that. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about it. I missed one down here on the bottom. Okay, so where do I have those blues together? Over here. All right, we're going to do something real quick here because I have two together. So I missed when I was going around, so I'm just going to pull these out super quickly and fix that because I'm anal like that. That'll drive me nuts if I didn't. I missed one as I was going around. Okay, so this green over here, you can't see what I'm doing, but I missed one down here, so I'm going to fix that and hopefully fix our color combination area or problem too. I knew something wasn't right. Okay, so that's green, so this is blue. The nice thing is I can just take it out and start over. I don't like that to happen, but that does happen sometimes. If you don't like color combination or whatever. But this is super easy to do, so y'all don't be scared of it or anything like that. I used to do wreaths and have them on Etsy, but I don't do that anymore. My husband was like, I don't want to pay for self-employment tax and all that kind of stuff. So I make them for friends, and of course I make them for my house. I do love making wreaths, and I miss it when I don't get to do it very often. Okay, and a green. Okay, so I think I fixed the bottom. All right, let's go back on top. All right. So I started there. Let's get back over here. I need a blue. I think I'm gonna have to cut another blue. Unless one fell on the floor. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, there it is, over here behind the camera. You can't see it. And then the green. Y'all still there? And the blue, and we'll end with the green. Whoops, I think I'm not going to have enough. I'm going to need one more. I thought I counted correctly. I guess I didn't. Okay. I have one here. There, and I'm going to need another one. I don't have enough, unless it fell on the floor. Nope, I don't see that. I must have, I guess I counted wrong. I don't know. All right, I cut me something. I got to cut one more blue. Ugh. So get that out of the way for a second. Let's do that. All right, we'll be done with that. I'm going to get these out of the way so they're not in my way anymore. All right, let's bring this back. Okay, so this is how it looks so far. Isn't it cute? I'm loving this. It's coming together. coming together. Okay, so next, I'm going to turn on my, let me plug in my, if I can find the extension cord. I'm going to turn on my my hot pot here, my glue pot, because when I do the flowers, I'm going to need the glue. All right, but I think now it's time for some ribbon. Maybe we should attach our frog first. Let's see. No, because I want some ribbon coming out from beneath it. Yeah, I think I'm going to put my, I'm going to put in some, I'm just going to make some like 10 to 11 inch streamer cuts, and I'm going to put them in all the different things, and then we'll do a bow too, and then I've got my deco mesh tubing to add, plus we have our flowers and we have our signs, so I think it's going to be a nice full wreath. So I'm going to get this out of the way at the moment, and we're going ahead and cut our ribbon. I want this to be a real fun wreath for her, so I want to make sure that it's very whimsical and super cute. So I'm going to cut these probably at about, what I normally do is check to see when you know, when you put them in streamers, you kind of do like this, and when I put it in the middle, I want to make sure this part comes out of the wreath far enough. So I'm going to make sure here that that will come out. So we need about the same size on the other side. Then I'm just going to do this real quick. Okay, so that's there. That's going to be, I'm going to say probably about 13 is going to be long enough. Anywhere from 12 to 13 I usually use. So I guess I'm going to do, well, 13. Let me test. I'm going to test it real quick and see, and I'm not sure. Because of the wire, I don't particularly like using the, and I don't particularly like using this when I do the ribbon. So I'm folding it together like this, and I'm then going to fold it again so where it looks like this, and then I'm going to cut it at an angle upwards towards the, I'm working on the folded side, and then I cut up like that, and it makes a dovetail. So I'm just going to test this to see if it's going to be enough. I'm going to stick it in the wreath here and check and see if it's going to be long enough to where you'd be able to see it, and that looks good. So 13 is what we're going to cut all our ribbon at. And I got to decide how I'm going to do this, because I've got plenty of ribbon here. So let me unwrap these. Are y'all still hanging on there? I gotta open my new ribbon here. I just love this little daisy ribbon. It's cute, isn't it? I like it. How can I get this one open? I need some scissors. There. Okay, this is probably the part that takes the longest, is cutting all the ribbon. And I'm going to have a mess here too. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get this out of the way. I've got my mesh down here on the floor. I'll get that all out of the way. And I'll pull my trash can over here so when I cut my ends of my stuff, it won't be a mess. So I'm going to do, let's see. I ended up having to cut another one, so are we at 19 on there? I don't know. I'm going to cut, I think, about 9 of each strip. And I did, yeah, 13. So, and I'm going to do the polka dot, I think, with the chevron. I don't know. I'm thinking about how I'm going to put it on the wreath. But anyway, so I got to cut all these up. There's 2. 3. Y'all talk to me. wish I could see. I should go get my laptop. Let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, I may just start with 6. I don't know how we're going to do this because we've got that many ribbons, so let's think about this. If I have to cut more, I'll cut more, but I hate to cut too much, and I have too much left over because I do still want to make a bow. So that's already hot. I'm going to turn that down. 1, 2, 3, tape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm going to start with 6. I'll cut this one next. And I'm cutting them all at 13 inches to make sure that they're going to stick out from the wreath itself. I don't know why I'm not seeing your comments. This is making me mad. Just know that I'm here, and I know you're here. I see 17 people are watching me. I guess everybody's at work. And there's 3 of those. 4. 5. And 6. Okay, let's get that one out of the way. Let's do this one. So, all right, any of y'all have spring break coming up soon with your kids or anything like that? Because I think we do in March. My daughter is so lucky with a drill team. They're actually doing a trip this year, and they're going to New York City, which is so exciting. And they're going to go see the Radio City, the Rockettes, or whatever. Yeah, the Rockettes. They're going to go see them. They're going to go see Wicked on Broadway. They're going to have a busy, like 4 days they're there, and they're going to be going while they're there. So she's going to be having a lot of fun. And I think my son, we found out last night, I think he and his friends are all driving to Miami for spring break. He has a friend that has a grandmother that lives there. So they're all thinking about doing that. It's like, wow, they're growing up, you know. Okay, did I get 6 of those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's 6 of those. I'm just gonna start with that. If I end up having to cut more, I will. But I don't want to cut too much. But yeah, I can't believe it. So my daughter will be gone. Well, actually, she goes to New York, actually, a few days before spring break. So actually during school, so she'll be out of school for like several days. And then she'll be at spring break, and she'll be, I guess, at home. I don't think she has any plans to go anywhere. But hopefully the weather will be good, because usually our spring break, I mean, granted, I live in Texas, you know, and it does start getting warmer, but a lot of times during spring break it rains for some strange reason, you know, because during the spring it rains here a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yeah, so I don't know. We'll see how the spring break goes. Did I get them all? I think I've cut them all. I just need to get this one undone. And I don't know how much is on this roll. 10 yards. I think that's the amount that's on most of these others. Yeah, 10 yards. So I'm thinking I kind of like to do little bows with these because they're so cute when you add those in. So I think I may do that rather than cut strips with this. Okay. Now we got to cut all my dovetails, so let's do that. I always fold them over like that, show you again, and then cut. And it's harder to do them, I think, when they're all together, so I try to do mine one at a time. And these I'm going to get into my trash can. But it doesn't take that long usually. I mean, I do have quite a few to do here. But it's part of the process. It always looks better when you have dovetail on your wreath rather than leaving it just flat like that. It looks better with the dovetail. Oh, I see somebody dropped off. They probably got bored. I'm sorry. This part is tedious, doing all the ribbon. It's not as fun to watch, and when I'm doing it live, I can't like fast forward and stuff like that, so it does take a while. So I understand. If you maybe want to watch later, you can. Then you can fast forward through everything. I just thought a live would be better than trying to videotape this, something that would take a very long time, to do. So I didn't want to have to all watch that so long, but if you want to rewatch it, I will post it on my YouTube channel so that you can watch it again and just flip through the parts, like this that are boring. I'm sorry, it just doesn't cut any faster than this. It just take a while to cut these all up. I wish I could see y'all's comments. I don't know why I'm not seeing your comments. Oh, there's it. Oh, hi. Hi, Helen. Yay, I finally saw somebody. I'm excited. I'm glad somebody's actually talking. Oh, thanks, Helen. Are most of you that are on here, Tiffany, hi. Where did I get the ribbons? I got all the ribbon from craftoutlet.com. Ooh, I bet it's cold up there, Helen. I complain about the cold here, but I'm not used to cold weather, so I don't even like it when it's like 40 degrees. So when we had that really cold weather here a couple of weeks ago when it was like down to 15, that was awful. 3 feet of snow. Goodness. It's funny when I watch people on YouTube and they're like walking around their house or whatever and talking or whatever, and I see snow out on the ground, I just think it's so strange because I'm not used to it. Okay, I missed that last comment, something about the ribbon. Oh, hi, Dell. Warm and muggy. I wish it was warmer here. I think our high today is supposed to be like 59. And then I guess there's some kind of front coming again. We're going to have like a rainy pattern here for the next couple of weeks out because now they've been doing like a forecast that goes out like 10 days. And they said, like rain. And I'm like, I know this time of year, I get to the point where if we do have a couple of warm days, I want to start planting like flowers and things of that nature. But my husband always warns me not to because generally here we can sometimes still have a couple of freezing mornings in March. So he always tells me to wait. 40 degrees would feel really nice here right now. I'm in my minus 50 degrees. 59. Oh my God. I feel for you. 29 in Indiana. Oh, I feel sorry for y'all. I mean, I know you're probably more used to the cold weather, but I'm not. I really, personally, I really love fall, and I love spring, and I do like the summer, even though here, in the summer it could get super, super hot. Minus 13 in Minnesota. Is that what I saw? But, we get over 100 quite often And of course, being so close to the coast, because I live around Houston, so Galveston, is not too far away. And so it gets humid in the summertime here. When you walk outside, you're immediately wet. But I don't care. I like the hotter weather. I don't like cold weather at all. Ooh, my Alexa just talked. I must have said something. That's funny. Okay, let's start getting these in. Let's see. Do I have all the patterns except for this? Like I said, I think I'm going to do these and maybe a little bows because it's a thin ribbon on the wreath. So let's see. I don't want the greens together, so I think I'm going to do green and orange. No, I think I'm going to do. And I don't want the polka dots together either, so I think we're going to do this. Then we're going to put the green with the orange and put these with the blue. What do you think? Or because I don't want green on green, so I guess that's how we're doing it. All right, let's start putting these in the wreath. Ugh, let me get my wreath back down. Ugh. Thank you, guys. Okay, let's start like this. This is what I normally do, is I'll take my ribbons and put them together. Then I fold them to make sure they're semi-even. And they're not always going to be exactly the same. And then I unfold them, and then I pinch it together like this. And then I put it into open the twist up again, and I stick it in like this. And then you pull apart those like this, opposite sides, like that, and you get all that color there. So let's go into the next one over here, and we'll do the polka dot and the orange. Oh, I got two of them here. I'm going to open that up again. No, I didn't get it all the way open. Can y'all see? I know it's kind of hard the way I've got this set up. I'll have to be better at this next time. It's the first live video I've ever done. Okay. All right, my scissors are all going to fall on the ground. Let me move them out of the way. All right. And then this time, because on this side I put this on top, I'm going to put it on the bottom this time, and I'm going to switch it up each time I do that. So this time the polka dots are going to be on top, and they just seem to show up better, I think. And they're fun. They make this polka dot ribbon like this. They call it giant polka dot, and I think I have some red like this that's perfect for like Valentine's and Easter and even 4th of July. And this one, I'm going to put the orange on top on this one, and then we'll switch it when we go back to the next one. Hopefully I won't miss one this time like I did earlier. But it's going to add so much color, and you can play with this. It's got, wire in it, so you can make it really stand out. Sometimes you have to play with them a little bit to get exactly how you want it to look. But I think this is going to look adorable when it's done. Okay, that was the green, so we're going back to this. I'm going to put this one on top this time. And I'm going to keep doing that all the way around the wreath. What takes the longest, like I said, is cutting all the ribbon. And if I'd thought about it earlier, I would have cut that first, before I started. But I figured maybe you'd hang in with me, all my friends. All right, up on the orange again. I'm going to put this green on top. I will hold it up when I'm done here and show you how it's looking, because it's already looking super cute without any of the other stuff on it. And I always try to get these split, like that, so you can see all the colors. Now I'm going to go back to it this way. I'm going to fold this again to make sure it's half. I haven't been doing that each time because you don't really have to do that, but it helps. And this ribbon's kind of stiff, which means it's going to stand out well. Some of the other ribbon, like this, is more of a satin, and it's kind of flimsy. This other stuff I think is more like a canvas, or I don't know exactly what it's made of. I think it's called it's at Craft Outlet, I think they call it like royal burlap or something like that. Here's my thing. What does it say? Canvas ribbon. Let's see, I've got bumblebee. Oh, I bought this bumblebee ribbon. I'll have to show it to you. It's so cute for another wreath sometime in the future. Yeah, it's called Faux Burlap Giant Polka Dot Ribbon. And it's nice and thick. It's a thick ribbon. And so is this daisy one's like that too. And so they're nice ribbons. All right, let's get back to work. I think we'll put the orange on top this time. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to make some more of these streamers because I won't have enough, but I didn't want to cut too many and then I'd ruin, then I don't know if I'll ever make another wreath with these colors in it again, So, there. We're getting there, though. Around to where we started, and then we'll start on the top. All right, we're back to this. Back to that. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut some more. I'm not going to have enough. Who said I did well at math? I did graduate from college, but my major was marketing. Okay. Yeah, I need the polka dots on top. Yeah, my son's in college studying engineering. He's talking about going into biomedicine, which I was totally shocked about that. I thought he would go into, well, I don't know. He originally thought maybe he'd go into petroleum engineering because, oil is such a big business here in Texas. But now that, they're trying to get more renewable and all that kind of stuff, which, I agree we should do that. He decided to change major, or he didn't change majors. He went to school and decided that was going to be his major. And I guess he likes medical stuff, which is good. All right, let me get started here on top. And it doesn't really matter where I start. I just don't want the same ribbons above where I start. So I'm going to start right here. It's kind of in between. And I'm going to have, and I'm going to put the polka dot on top first. Here on the top. And then I'm going to put this orange on top first here. Right here, and I'm going to have to cut some more. I did not cut enough strips, but that is okay. I'd rather have less than too many. Right? How's it looking so far? It's getting... Oh, I missed that. Sorry. Somebody just commented I missed it. I have to look fast. All right, let me get my ribbons out again. I gotta cut a few more. Let's see, how many more do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 of each. That shouldn't take too long. Let me get that out of the way. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks, Helen. Okay, let's get 3 of these. Back to this again. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, but it surprised us when he said biomedical. But so far so good. He's in his second semester of his first year. He just started in the fall. That was a change. You know, that's the reason I started doing YouTube. Oh, I'm a good friend with Arlen on her Country Corner. I'm good friends with her. Yeah, I watch all her videos. Yeah, she makes gorgeous wreaths. You're absolutely right. You know, I never did the chevron, did I? Well, that's okay. We probably don't need it. We got enough color in here. Yeah, I love Arlen's channel. I just love her to death. She's so sweet. Ooh. She's such a nice girl. Yeah, we're friends. We actually chit-chat on the phone and such. I mean, we're not close to each other, but, you know, we're in two different states, kind of far away from one another, but we are friends. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't normally do mine on video because, like I said, they take me forever. And for me, I think I've told y'all in my YouTube videos, I do not know how to edit. So what you see is what you get. When I do my YouTube videos, I may do 2 or 3 takes till I get it right. And then I don't know how to do any editing. I did upload a video to like my iMovie on my Mac, and I haven't had time to mess with it. But anyways, I just don't know how to do any editing, so usually when I do a video like yesterday. I did a video, and I upload it the same day. I don't schedule anything out for future dates or anything like that. So, because I just don't know how to do that. I guess I should take the time to learn it, but I just haven't. Okay, let's get these cut real quickly. Y'all have something to drink, some coffee or something like that? I'm glad you can't see what's back behind this camera, because my craft area is part of my master bedroom, because we just don't have any room in the house. We don't have like an extra bedroom. Well, we kind of do now that my son's off at college, but I'm not going to take over his bedroom. So we have a bedroom that's got like a sitting area, and that's where I'm at now. We've kind of got going on here my craft area. The behind me is the desk where I do pay all the bills and do all that kind of stuff. And then the bed's over this way. So this room is multi-purpose, and right now it is a disaster area. A disaster. Because if you're a follower on my YouTube channel, you know I've been collecting a lot of farm goods. Farmware stuff. And it looks like I'm fixing to open a shop in here. I've got so much junk. I mean, I shouldn't call it junk. I do love it. I love it, love it, love it. And I can't wait till I can start decorating. But, oh, yeah, I think I'm going to paint. Everybody's, or maybe I'll do what that one gal said. She said, go ahead and try your stuff out and see how you like it. Maybe you won't need to paint. So maybe I'll do that. But if I get it all set up, I'm probably not going to want to take it down. So yesterday I did set up, I put my, after we did the shiplap, I had everything off my mantle. And I went ahead and put my Valentine's stuff back up on the mantle, just to get a feel how it looked. And I really loved how it all popped against the white. The red candlesticks looked good for now, but like I said, I'm probably going to paint them some other color. And for, my regular everyday candlesticks. But they do look good red right now with the Valentine's stuff that's up. But I love my shiplap area above the fireplace. It looks really, really good. I love it. I thank my husband for doing it. Okay, let's get this in here real quick. We've got our last few to do, and then we'll get started on the other stuff. Okay. We last had the polka dots, so we're get these separated. Put these together there and these together here. And we're going to put the daisies on first. Open my twist to stick it in. And then I spread them apart. So, and this is up here, so I'm going to spread this way. And that way you can see a little bit of each one of the ribbons. I'll do this and with the green on top, I think. Let's stick this in. Wait, no, it's over here. Okay. I appreciate all y'all hanging with me. I know it's time consuming. Okay, we're back to this. I'm going to put the polka dot on top. I almost thought I missed one again, guys. I was about to freak out. Not that it matters, because you can always fix it, but I was like, did I miss another one? It's just the way it's in there on the bottom. I didn't see the other ribbon. I about had a heart attack. I was like, no. There. Now next is the polka dots. I'm going to put the orange on top this time so you can see all the different colors. Next after this, I think we need to probably put our sign on and stuff and get that done. And that'll be kind of tricky because it has a little bit of an area where I'm going to probably filter in some, like either a pipe cleaner or we may use wire to get it stuck on here. And then we'll wire it to the frame. Last one. Finally, the ribbon's on. This takes the longest, always, because you got to cut it all. Okay. I'm trying to straighten out these ribbons a little bit. They get kind of... Okay, let's look at it now. Let me get this off my phone. Oh, darn it. Hey, sorry about that. I lost you. I lost you. Sorry. Okay. You like it? Tell me what you think. Do you love this? Is it looking cute? I'm loving it. Okay, let's get our froggy. And let's see. I'm going to hold this up here because I think I'm going to want it. I wish I had a wreath stand, but I do not own one. So, okay. Guys, I got to look at it real quick. Actually, I think I'm going to put the frog on the left-hand side. Ugh. So it'll be over like this. I think it's cute. Okay, let's see. On the back, it has this little thing. And then it has some area here where I could get some stuff in. So let's try that and see if that'll hold it onto the wreath. And I don't know if I want to use wire. I don't know if my Pipe cleaners will be long enough. We will see here. Wire is such a pain in the... I don't like using wire particularly. Let me see what I've got here. I guess maybe I'll use white. I don't have any orange or anything like that. And these are kind of fuzzy like. I think if I tie two of these together, I might be able to get it on. So let's see. Let's stick this. See, I think if I put it like this, it's going to smush the wreath down too much. Let me see. So what I'm going to do, and you're probably not going to be able to see me do this, but I'm going to put this guy on the left, and maybe if I hold it up like this, and I'm going to feed these through to the frame on the back of the wreath. But I don't know that these are going to be long enough to tie him on without smushing the wreath too much. You know what I mean? I don't want to smush it down too much. Okay, I've got a hold of it. Let's see. I'm gonna pull him in just a little bit. Okay. All right. You can see on the back here where I've twisted it right here. I've twisted it around the. See, here's the frame. I've twisted it on the back of the frame there. So let's see how he's looking. He's sticking out a little bit on the bottom. So I don't know. I think I'm going to take it off like that. I'm going to try it another way here. Take that out of the way. Let me see here. I know I want him on the left. I'm just playing with it real quickly, like. I'm going to feed it through here and see if this will work better. Or I can kind of hide my mechanics underneath the bows or whatever, so you won't see the pipe cleaner, you know? That's what I'm trying to do here. Trying to feed it in where you won't see the pipe cleaner. I gotta get down through the mesh and everything here. To the back. This is always the hardest part, is getting something metal like this on there, I think, personally. If I put it here, you won't see the... Because I don't want them to see, like, the white. On the front. Okay, I got him on. But I feel like I want him to be attached more on the bottom, too. I mean, he's not going to go anywhere, but I feel like I want him more attached. So I may go back later and add something. Okay, I'm getting a low battery on my phone. Uh-oh. Let's see, how could I plug it in? I gotta grab my charger. Okay, yeah, my phone battery's about to die. I'm gonna stick this in here. And then see if I can get this to a power cord somehow. Okay, hang on, guys. my phone doesn't fall on the floor. Okay. Ah! Sorry. Oh my God. I'm just having issues. All right. Yeah, my phone was about to die, y'all. I'm going to see if I can work this out so I don't have my phone fall on the floor. Again. Okay. Y'all still there? Okay. All right. As I was saying, he's kind of loose. So what I'm probably going to do after I get off here, there's another space that I'm going to try to attach him on better so that he's not hanging like that. But for right now, we got him right there. Let's see about getting the sign on. I think how I'd like to do this is I've got, okay, him right there. I'm going to back up a little bit. And then I'm going to put this sign kind of at an angle, sort of. I don't know, like right, like that maybe? What do y'all think? I think it's going to look cute like that because I don't want it like across the top, so it needs to go kind of cockeyed. I'm thinking. Let's see if I like that. Or maybe down the side like now. I like it like that. You know what? I don't know. Let's maybe try to get the sign on and take off the froggy for a minute. Okay, this is how it works when I'm doing this by myself. When I'm in here and you're not following me on here, I have to mess with it and mess with it. Okay. I think I'm going to try to get the sign on firstly. And then get my frog in afterwards. I think that'd be a better idea. Okay. Now I can tie this into some of my twists. Now later, I would probably go back. I'm just going to tie it in here right now. Normally when I put a sign on my wreaths, I get some screw eyes. I think they're called screw eyes. Let me see if I've got some over here. Yeah. There's these little things. And I screw these into the back of my signs and then do pipe cleaner or whatever through them, and they stay on so much better. I've also seen people take their sign, and I'm just going to do this right now because y'all are here with me. But they also take, and you take a pipe cleaner and staple it to the back and then put glue around it. Let me show you what I mean. Ugh, I'm going to undo this real quick. Yeah, because there's two ways you can do that. I mean, in the past I've been using those screw eyes, but you can take your sign and staple this to the back right here and then put glue on top of it to hold it and do one on each side and then attach it to the frame of your wreath. But since I don't have time for that right now, well, maybe I should do that. I had to unplug my glue pot. Let me see if I have time to get my glue gun working. Hopefully I've got one more spot where I can put in a plug, because my phone was about out of battery. So hopefully we're good now. All right, I'm going to turn this on. And I think we'll go ahead and use the pipe cleaners, because that will probably hold this on much better than it will be if I put it into the twists. So, now we're going to wait for the glue. I really want to get all this stuff on here, so I'm going to probably, and I don't know that I have a stapler that will go through this. My staple gun is out in the garage, and I'm not going to make you wait for me to go get that. So, drill is out there too, so I wasn't very prepared, was I? I should have thought of that before I sat down to do all this. Because the sign, I don't usually like to attach it like that, because then, you know, if I have to ship this, which I probably might, it might come loose. So, I think I'm going to cut this string off. Let me see. Or not. You know what? I might leave it. It doesn't matter. I can fold it behind, and then if she ever wanted to take the sign off for any reason, she could. Let's see, because I really think, yeah, hopefully my glue gun won't take too long to get heated up. Because I turned this off because I had to move my cord, and I'm getting thirsty from talking. Plus I have these flowers. Did I tell you? I told you about the flowers, didn't I? I was going to put some of these on here too to be fun. Oh boy. And I've got my, I guess we could go ahead and do, while we're waiting on that, I could put my deco tubing on here. If I can find the beginning of it. Oh, and we could probably do some of our bows too for my, because I'll just layer and layer and layer everything on here. So I think what I'll do, basically what I do with this is I just make like little bows like this. I just twist them like that. And it adds whimsy and stuff. And I'm just going to cut that. And I'm just going to stick it in here. I'm going to open up my twist. And stick it in there if I can see what I'm doing. And then they stick out like that, and they're super, super cute. And I'll do that every so often. Let me get my froggy out of the way. So I've got one there. I'd skip one, and I'd probably do another one. Ugh. And this adds sparkle too, which is kind of fun. And this stuff comes in all different colors. And I got this from Craft Outlet as well. But you can pick this stuff up. They have some colors at Hobby Lobby. And where else have I seen? I think you probably buy it at Michael's too. I'm not sure. But this just adds another layer to your wreath. You see that? How fun it is? You'll see it when I pick it up here again. I'll show you. All my ribbons need to be fluffed out. And every time I turn around, this stuff is falling down on the ground. I gotta find the beginning of it. There it is. Anyways, so this will make it much, it'll make it cute. I was going to show you the other ribbon. I bought some other ribbon to make another wreath in the future for like a summery wreath. That fell on the ground again. Okay, so I didn't do that one. I'll do this one. So I do this about every other. You could do it every third if you wanted to, but it just brings that. Do you see that? How that's looking? Every time I turn around, the stupid thing's falling. So I'm going to do some of these all the way around. It just looks so cute. Adds that whimsical touch. I'm going to try to hold this so I don't drop it. Again. What are y'all doing? Are you still there? Ooh, I have 26 people. Wow. Hi. Well, thank you. Hi, Brenda. Hi. keep having to hold this or it's going to drop on the ground. Okay, and sometimes you can leave these a little longer. Those little tails look fun too when you're putting these out on these. And like I said before, I think just doing lots of layers. Okay, we're done on the bottom, so I'm going to put some on the top too. While we wait for our glue gun. I think it's almost ready. So I don't have any staples, so I hope the glue is going to hold well enough. Now, I might do this like in 3 to make a nice big one on the top. 3 loops. Cut that. I don't want to lose it again. And then I have one here, so I don't want to go straight. You can't probably see me. I've got one of these down here, so I don't want it straight above it, so I'm going to go right here. Well, thank you. Okay, there's one. We'll do one here. But yeah, I find that, like I said, oh, I was going to tell you a story. Back when I very first started doing wreaths, and how I got started was I had my mom, okay, I used all that up already. I'm down at the end of that particular piece. It was my mom and my mother-in-law's birthday. Their birthdays are back-to-back in October. And it was their birthdays, and my mom is a huge Buffalo Bills fan. She's from New York, and she loves the Buffalo Bills. And I wanted to do something that she would really enjoy. I gotta find where the beginning of this is because it fell apart on me, or that was the last one. Anyways, she loved the Buffalo Bills, so I wanted to do something, and I'd seen a girl posting some cute wreaths, really cute wreaths, what I thought were cute wreaths, on like a Facebook page or something. So I contacted her, and she made me a Buffalo Bills wreath for my mom, and she made a Texas A&M Aggies wreath for my mother-in-law. And at the time, she asked me, you know, how much I wanted to spend, and it was, I think it was $90. Well, I look back on those wreaths now, and I think, oh my God, I could have made them so much better for $90. I mean, gosh, I was surprised how I thought they looked great at the time, but now that I've been doing this for a few years, yeah, I thought they looked, I could have done a lot better job than they were at the time for the same amount, for that amount of money, because that was pricey. You know, that was expensive. But they both loved them. And so they were very happy. But yeah, their birthdays are back to back, so. Okay. That is it of this. I'm going to lift this up and show y'all. It's going along. Now, if you could be done like here if you wanted to be. What do you think? It looks super cute right now. This could be done if you didn't want to put anything else on it. But we have the sign and we have the flowers and all that stuff. So, and I wanted to do some of this ribbon too. I should have done that before I did this stuff. Maybe I'll just put this in the bow. All right, I think that's hot, so. Let me get that out of over here. Let me put these on the sign. Can y'all see me? Can you see my hands? All right. I really wish I had a stapler, but I don't at the moment. So let me see. I'm hoping this is going to be long enough. I'm thinking maybe I need to twist 2 of these together to make sure I have enough. Wish I could work faster than this, but I tell you what, with my nails, sometimes it's not easy. Okay. All right, let's put some glue on there. I sure don't want to burn myself. Now it'll take a few minutes to set. This is a really hot, high temp glue gun. And so the heat, it's really hot when it first comes. And I've got a string on me. That drives me nuts, doesn't it drive you nuts? But I need to put another glue stick in. Thankfully I have all this stuff right here on my desk, on my table here. This is actually like a kitchen table that we had some neighbors that moved away. And they left us this furniture. They weren't going to take it with them. Okay, yeah, it probably looks like I have a crap load of glue on there, don't I? All right, let's do one. And I'll do the same thing here. I'm going to double it up because I'm not sure that they're long enough to fit all the way back to the frame of the wreath without smushing the wreath all the way in, you know. I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to twist these together like this. That way, they're double long, and that'll be long enough, hopefully, that it will hold on really tight. It's funny how I made some wreaths at Christmas, and my husband will come home and say, "You did that all in one day?" He's kind of surprised that they come together kind of that quickly for me. I'm going to put some glue there. I'm going to stick that down. Make sure there's enough. Hopefully this is all going to hold. I'm going to let this glue set a little bit because it's very hot. I would prefer to have staples, but I don't have a staple gun with me. Okay, don't fall. All right, how's this? See how it's clear still? It hasn't like dried. See, it's clear looking. So it's probably wet still. So I'm gonna let that set for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and stick another. While that dries or gets nice and set, I'm gonna put another. I'm gonna twist that on real good. I'm going to put another one of these on him. Whoa. Down here somewhere. There's just really no place down here to attach him unless I did the same thing, attach some glue to here. Oh, see, this one moved. Why didn't y'all tell me that? Hurt my finger. There's glue all over this. I got on my finger. I don't know this is going to work very well without a staple, guys. I wish I had a staple gun in here, but I don't. It would take me forever to go out and find it in the garage. I mean, this one's feeling okay, but this one I'm not sure of. I must have bumped it. All right, I'm just going to set that up there for a minute. Okay, I think that it's just I really don't want this part flapping. I mean, I could put one through here and try to hide it, which would get me further down here. If I had a green one, it'd be better, but I don't have green. I don't want it sliding up, though. I want it to get it down in there if I can. And I'd probably be able to hide this where you won't be able to see it. We'll just try it and see. I just don't want him falling off, you know? So I'm going to try to get this. see. See, now that's drying. That's drying. See how it's gotten more translucent looking? This one is not quite like that. I'm not sure if it's going to hold. Well, it's better on that side than it is this side. Yeah, I don't think it's got enough holding right here. Lift it up. Let's try that. I used to have some popsicle sticks in here. I'd use those to kind of press down on here because I do not want to use my fingers. That would be too hot. I don't know what I did with my popsicle sticks. I had a bunch of them sitting here. Let me look over here. There, I found one. Okay, maybe I can push down on it. I don't want that to attach, but and push down so it'll stay on that glue. It seems to keep lifting up on me. I don't want glue all over the wreath, so let's wait on that for a second. Let's try to get our frog on. I think it's going to come further down now, since I'm going to have that. All right, let's see. Got my ribbons right here. Let's see. I know you're not going to be able to see me do this. This is not the easiest thing to accomplish. I'm just going to go to the back of the wreath and try to tie it on to the frame of the wreath. And I'm going to try to do it in all those 3 places so that we can get him on here real nice. And I can't see what I'm doing back here. All right, I'm going to pull him in a little bit. If I can find my 2 pieces. Goodness gracious, this isn't fun. Where did it go? I tell you what, I complain about my nails all the time. I swear I should not have any. You know, go get them done. Because I can never, like, grab a hold of anything. Okay, I got that one finally. And there, I'm going to pull him in a little bit. I don't want him too tight, but I do not want him coming off. All right, so the top is in. Now let me go to this other part that I've got the other one in right here. And see if I could come through this way and see if I can tie him on again. I'm getting my hand back here in the back so I can work on this. Let's see. I'm trying to get my fingers back here to where I can see what I'm doing. Whoops. I lost the other side of it. That always happens. But I want him on here really good, so I just can't find through here. Where is the hole? Okay, maybe that'll work. I'm sorry, I'm not talking. I'm back here trying to get this on here, and I'm having trouble with it. Okay, I finally grabbed it. Okay, there's the second. That one took longer than I thought it would. All right, and I got the one down here by his feet, or foot. I want to do one side of this. I'm not sure. All right, I'm going to come down here. And hopefully you will not see too much the fact that I've got it tied down there. I can probably disguise it with a flower or something. You never see it. Okay, let's see here. All right, can y'all see? Okay. Okay. He's not going anywhere now. Look, he's nice and tight on there. Good. All right, so I'm going to take this other one off of here. I didn't tie this one on, and I don't think I need to. I think he's good to go. Okay. There he is. And let's get the sign on now. Hopefully it's glued dried. Let me see how I'm going to want this on here. Maybe I'll put it up here at the top. I don't know here. Let's see. Maybe. I saw somebody say something. I couldn't see your little your chat box. Sorry. I think it's gonna have to go catty corner to look cute, but I'm not sure if I like it on there or not. Now that I got the frog on there, I'm thinking the sign. I don't know. All right, I'm going to tie it on here, and then we'll look at it. I think. I don't know. I'm thinking the sign's too big now. But I like the sign. So, what are we to do? All right. We're going to raise Mr. Frog upwards, and we're going to put the sign towards the bottom, I think. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Because I want both pieces on here. And this is just, you know, how it goes when you're making a wreath. It may not always work out exactly like you expected it to. And you have to play with it until you get it like you want it. So I'm untying it in the back, y'all. I think I'm going to have to get that sign on first. All right, let's take that off. And I think we're going to put the sign down at the bottom. So I'm going to reach through there, reach through here, and get to the back. Hopefully this glue is going to hold for now. I'll have to staple it later. I'm tying it back here on the wire of the wreath. And I'm trying to keep it low on the wreath so I can fit the frog on, because the frog's kind of big. But we will see if this is going to work out or not. here again. Oh my God, I'm losing it. All right. I'll have to cut these off too as I go. Okay, now I've got that on the bottom, and that looks cute. Now, we're probably going to have to get our frog like right here. So let me get him tied on here. I have to go upwards with him. So he's right at the top of the sign. So let me see here where this is going to go. I need to keep it high so he'll stay up high. I need it to come up this way. I got to get to the back. Okay. Let's see. I got this part, I think, tied. I'm going to try to do that second level that I've got on there so he stays nice and tight. I wish I could get him to stay upwards like that. That would be making me happy. Okay, here's the other ones. Looking through there. Twist, 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 twist. And I got that one last one on here. It's over here at the side. And I'm going to try to get down in here to make sure he's good and tight. I've got to figure out how I can get through without it showing. Okay, I'm going to take that one back there. Coming along. I'm going to start up my all right, it's on. Okay, how's that look? Let me get this stupid thing off my phone. Okay. I'm getting all these notifications, which drives me crazy. Okay. Okay, I think it's looking good. I'm liking now that we've got the sign here and the frog over here. And let's get started on the other stuff. So I'm going to put a bow on. I think the bow I'm going to put over here on this side. And then we'll fill in with flowers, and I think we'll say it's done. So let me get the flowers out of the way and let's make a bow. All right, I'm going to use the same ribbons I used before. I'm going to cut them. Oh crap, everything's falling on the ground. Everything's falling off my table. I think I'm going to cut these. I'm going to have to move this out of the way. I'm going to set him up here. Let me know. Do y'all think it's starting to pull together? I'm sorry that took so long to get all those signs on. It was crazy, crazy. All right, I'm going to make these, oh, I think about 30 inches long, and I'm going to make a funky bow. So I need 3, let's see. I'm going to use this too. You talking about this polka dot ribbon? Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? How long did I just... I can't even remember what I just said. Oh, thank you, Helen. 30. Okay. Yeah, I know this is taking forever. I do appreciate y'all hanging in with me. I'm not going to make this a real big, humongous bow. It's all going to fall on the ground. I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do those 3 colors. What else did I use? Oh, this. This will make a cute bow. Got all 3 colors there, right? Or 4, whatever. I'm going to do another one of these. Oh, now look how this is. I don't know if you can see that. See, it's like that. It's like they connected a ribbon together. This is taped together. Look at that. That sometimes happens. It's like when the manufacturer's making the ribbon, it does that. So, yeah, this has a bunch of that sticky tape on it. So they had it stuck together. Now I'm going to have to cut this off. I've had that happen. I don't know why. I mean, I guess they do that so that they just continue the roll. You know what I mean? So I don't particularly like it, but that's what they do. And so sometimes you find that and your ribbon will be like that. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to do 3 of each, I guess. My ribbon just fell in the trash. Okay, so I need another orange and another polka dot, and that'll be that. We'll call that a bow when we put it together. And if you're a fan of Arlene's Country Craft Corner, or Arlene's, sorry, she'd be mad at me if she heard me say that. If you're a fan of her YouTube channel, you know she makes funky bows all the time. All right, so that one's the one that was attached there. So you probably know how she does them, and I do them pretty much the same way. But I gotta cut all these again, you know. It's better to do this now than when you get the bow made, because they then it takes forever to do them all because you've got so many tails. So it's best to cut all this before you start making your bow. But you can see I've been working on this wreath. I mean, how long have I been on here? Forever. It takes a while to pull together a wreath. They don't just come together lickety-split like, you know. I mean, there's some other ones that you make that don't take as long and aren't as time-consuming, but with all the ribbon cutting you have to do on this, and granted, had I done that in the beginning, this wouldn't have taken so long, and I will remember that next time I do another wreath live. I will have all my ribbons cut up and ready to roll. But anyways, when you're making these deco mesh wreaths, usually I use quite a bit of ribbon on them. And, you know, it all has to be cut and stuff like that. So it's time consuming, and I should have done that prior to starting, and I'm sorry, I didn't. But it's going to be really adorable when it's done. I know you're probably like, hurry up, Kim, hurry up, hurry up. I'm trying to. I'm trying. But those signs weren't that easy to get on there, and then I wasn't quite sure that, you know, I liked them where I had them in the beginning, but I think I'm happy with where they're at now. And that's part of designing a wreath. You have to take time, you know, putting it together. I mean, you just, you might have this vision in your head, and then it doesn't exactly turn out the way you'd like it. Okay, let's just get this done. This is ridiculous. Let's get all my junk out of the way here. I need a pipe cleaner. Here's one. What is this? All right. Take your ribbon. Come out to 10. Pinch it. Make a loop. Measure it to be 5 inches. So here's our ribbon. And then you're going to take this ribbon because it's backwards to me. See, this is the front, and so this one's backwards. So I'm going to twist it so that both my tails are forward. Do you see that? It doesn't matter on this one because it's the same color on both sides. But again, I'm going to do 10. And I'm going to make a loop. I'm kind of eyeballing it, but at the same time, I'm going to measure it. Make sure I'm about 5 inches. And this time I'm going to put my ribbon down. So now I have like a little bow. And then I'm going to take my next ribbon, always 10 inches. And then I'm going to measure 5. And I'm going to eyeball it now because I don't feel like measuring it each and every time. It takes too long. I can see about where I'm at now. And this gets hard to hold as you go. I will measure the 10 inches out every time so that my, let's see, I just did a top one, so this is going to go to the bottom. Those are about the same size. And make sure both my tails are twisted the same way. So I've got 4 now. And I'm going to have a total of 8. So I'm going to do the next one. And this is going to go right side up. And it looks like all my green's going to be on one side, but that's okay. That's why it's supposed to be a funky bow. Although I'm not quite sure I like that. So I'm going to do another one downwards like this. I'm going to have 2 bows together, but that's okay. I don't know if you can see very well what I'm doing, but I'm just going up and down with my bow. Now see, that's too big. But make sure they're about uniform size. Again, I'm going to go upwards with this one too, because I don't want all my greens together. Flip that, and then the last ribbon. Just that, okay. this up like this. I don't think it matters much though. All right, where's my pipe cleaner? Put this between my fingers. Here, between here, and it's come that through the other side. I'm gonna hold it real tight. Pull it super tight and twist it. Always twist the bow, not the twist tie, because it makes it tighter. Okay. This one came out a little bit, I think. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. You can fluff till the cows come home on these bows, I swear. Fluff, 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 fluff. They take a long time to fluff. But anyways, all right. So, put that back there. This feels a little big. Let's see if I can pull it some. That's not it. Where is it? Must be this one. There. Yeah, no, it's not as loopy as it was. All right, let's put this on the wreath. Ugh. And I'm going to put it up in this corner. Find where my twist is so I can twist it right onto the wreath. I can find the bottom. Okay, I think I got those two between my fingers. It's kind of hard to do this upside down. Let me see what I'm doing. Let me twist it real hard. And what I'll do is I'll clean this all up when I'm done before I send this off to her. And I'll show you the bow in just a second. Once I get all the tails here, there, and the other place. Like everywhere. Which is the cool thing about the funky bow. It's just kind of funky. It's a-coming. Okay. Finally. All right. What do you think so far? I could be done now, but I think I'm going to throw some flowers on there. What do you think? Can you see it very well? Do you like it? Hello? Anybody there? Did I lose y'all? Oh, thank you, Brenda, Lisa, Helen. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. I love it. I appreciate it so much. Well, I think to finish it off, I'm going to throw a few flowers on it. I know if y'all need to jump off, you can. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. It is come out cute, isn't it? And I'll tell you what, you know, all the wreaths, when I see them online and stuff, they always look so much more gorgeous in person. They do. They look fabulous in person. Yeah, it could actually be done because it's got plenty of crap on it. But I did buy these flowers, so I thought I'd throw a few of them on. Oh, I'm glad you love it. Thank you, thank you. All right, I think just to make it, you know, these are, what are these called? Sunshine daisies. I thought I'd throw a few of these on just for a little bit of floral, so it feels kind of like a summery wreath, which it is, definitely is a summery wreath. And I hope she is going to love it. Thank you, Patricia. Yeah, I think I'm going to throw some flowers on there, but my glue pot is not hot because I had to charge my phone and everything. So if y'all need to jump off, I understand. I'm going to hang here and continue working on it. I guess I'll use my glue gun because my glue pot is, and what I'm going to do is just take the flowers, because this is not like a grapevine wreath, so I think I'm going to just glue a few on here in certain spots. Like I think he needs something, if you look at the top of the wreath, I think we need something up in here, this area, some flowers or something. So I think I'm going to try to throw some flowers up here and see how he looks. And I'll just have to use my glue gun because my hot pot is not going at the moment. And this glue is hot, 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 hot. I'm going to throw one right into this area by the bow. I'll have to hold it there a second. Sometimes they, well, those are bright, aren't they? I didn't notice they were sitting there right in the middle of the frame. This glue is so hot that what I was going to say is that it takes a while to set. Okay, I got one on there. I'm hoping he's going to stay. And then I'm going to get another one. And I'm just throwing the glue on the back here. But it is hotter than hot. I'm just going to put some maybe right up in here. Well, I don't want to cover up his face. So where am I going to put that? I want to put it over here somewhere. Maybe down here. Right there. I just need a couple. I think that's all I really need to put on here. Just a couple. Oh, that one came. The whole thing came off the back. Crap. The whole thing came off the flower. It wasn't. I think it's layered here. I hope it don't fall apart all the way. put it on backwards here, so hopefully it will stick to the back of the flower. Yowie, it's hot. All right, now let's see if it'll stick. I'm going to put it on some of the leaves too to make sure it's going to stick on there. Because I already had it sitting there. I think it looked cute. There, I think it's going to hold on now. All right, then maybe, let's see, how do you like that? Do you like it with the flower? I added right here and here. Does it look good there? Just a little bit of, you know, something, something. That was my plan. Anybody still there? 32 of you? Hi, everyone. Yeah, I think I'll try to get one right in here. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm going to make sure I get some of that glue on these leaves. I would prefer to use my glue pot for this, but I didn't have it. Ooh, glue got on my hand. Stay there. Okay. What do you think? Can you see it, the whole thing? Let me move my chair out of the way. Okay, can you see all of it? What do you think? I'm kind of thinking I might need something right here. What to do there? I mean, it's got ribbon and everything in it. It just doesn't have anything else in it. And I don't want a flower. I think the 3 flowers are probably enough. But I think we're needing something above our froggy area. Maybe I'll make a bow out of this. Just for fun. I'll also add that little bit of whimsy, you know, different colors and patterns and such. It'll help add a little bit to it. And I'm not even going to tie this. I'm just going to stick it in the thing. Let's see, I'm holding this the wrong way. I'm right-handed, so I need my right hand for the scissors. Let's stick this up above in this twist above the frog's head. Let's see if that does anything to make it look better, because it looked kind of bare there, you know? It feels like it's coming out. Actually not tied in there good. Alright. I'm not sure that looks good. Oh, I don't know what to do up there. It looks kind of blank up here, but I don't like that at all. I'll have to play with that. Anyways, I'm going to say it's done for now, and I will post a picture on my Instagram. So come find me at Sweet Daisy Creations on Instagram. And I'll post a picture because I think I might add something else up in here in this area above his. Thank you. Above his head. I just feel like there's something that could go right in through here, but I'm not sure what that would be. So I'm going to play with it, but I'm going to let y'all go because I've been on here for a long time. A very long time. But I hope you like this. It did come out super cute. I'm really, really happy with it. And anyways, I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to try to figure out what I'm going to do with that other area. And I'll talk to y'all again soon. I was so excited to do my first live. I'll do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.